Townshend Acts. Following the repeal of the Stamp Act, a law the colonists had protested, the British government still needed money. They also wanted to remind the colonists that Great Britain was still in charge of making laws to achieve both goals. Parliament passed the Townshend Acts in 1767. These laws limited some of the colonists' rights and required them to pay new taxes. Americans opposed any taxes from Great Britain since they were not allowed to have their own representatives in Parliament. They rallied around the cry, "No taxation without representation." The Townshend Acts only added to the growing friction between the British government and the American colonies. The Townshend Acts was not one law, but a set of 5 laws. To make sure colonists obeyed the new laws, the British king sent their soldiers to live in America, known as regulars. One part of the law forced colonists to quarter or house these British troops. Quartering required colonists provide both food and shelter to the soldiers without any payment from the British government. The law also compelled or made colonists to pay taxes on goods such as paper, tea, glass, paint, and lead. To collect the new taxes, Parliament published writs of assistance, which were search warrants. British officials used these to enter the homes and businesses of colonists. They could look for and take smuggled goods. These were items secretly brought in so colonists could avoid paying taxes. If caught, smugglers were arrested and thrown in jail. The American colonists hated the Townshend Acts. To them, being taxed without having a voice in the government was an abuse of power. To protest the Townshend Acts, members of the Sons of Liberty began boycotting British goods. They urged colonial merchants to sell only goods made in America. Similarly, the Daughters of Liberty asked women to make their own cloth and to buy only American-made goods. Smugglers, too, continued their activities to avoid paying taxes. Protests became violent in Boston on March 5, 1770. British soldiers fired into an angry crowd and killed 5 people in what became known as the Boston Massacre. Over in Great Britain, Parliament considered repealing the Townshend Acts that same day. However, it was too late for many in the colonies. The Townshend Acts was another step by the British that pushed the colonies towards independence. The British did not understand how important no taxation without representation was to so many Americans.